The three-step strategies toward bringing up rational self. First and foremost, its existence throughout history and as all cultures of people of high rationality, the types who have made the progress possible. Warren Buffett to Naborovich, all of these types share certain qualities: a realistic appraisal of themselves and their witnesses, a devote to truth and reality, a tolerant attitude toward people, and the ability to reach goals that they have set. The second factor is that almost all of us, at some point in our lives, have experienced moments of greater rationality. This often comes with what we shall call the maker's mindset. We have a project to get done, perhaps with a deadline. The only emotion we can afford is excitement and energy. Other emotions simply make it impossible to concentrate. Because we have to get results, we become exceptionally practical. We focus on the work, our mind calm, our ego not intruding. If people try to interrupt or infect us with emotions, we resent it. These moments, as fleeting as a few weeks or hours, reveal the rational self that is waiting to come out. It just requires some awareness and some practice. Know yourself thoroughly. The emotional self drives on ignorance. The moment you're aware of how it operates and it dominates you is the moment it loses its hold on you and can be tamed. Therefore, your first step, the rational is always inward. You want to catch the emotional self in action. For this purpose, you must reflect on how you operate under stress, what particular weaknesses come out in such moments, the desire to please and to bully or control the levels of mistrust. Look at your decisions, and especially those that have been ineffective. Can you see a pattern, an underlying insecurity that impels them? Examine your strength and what makes you different from other people. This will help you decide upon goals that match with your long-term interests and that are aligned with your skills. By knowing and valuing what marks you as different, you will also be able to resist the pull of group bias and effect. Examine your emotions into their roots. You're angry, let the feelings are from within and think about it. Was it triggered by something seemingly trivial or petty? That is a sure sign that something or someone else is behind it. Perhaps a more uncomfortable emotion is at the source, such as envy or paranoia. You need to look at the square in the eye, dig below, and sugar points to see where they started. For these purposes, it may be wise to use your journal in which you record your self-assessment with ruthless subjectivity. Your greatest danger here is your ego and how it makes you unconsciously maintain illusions about yourself. These may be comforting in the moment, but in the long run, they make you defensive and unable to learn or progress. Find a neutral position from which you can observe your actions with a bit of detachment and even humor. Soon, all of this will become second nature, and when the emotional self suddenly rears its head in some situation, you will see it as it happened and be able to step back and find a neutral position. Increase your reaction time. This power comes through practice and repetition. When some event or interaction requires a response, you must train yourself to step back. This could mean physically removing yourself to a place where you can be alone and not feel any pressure to respond. Or it could mean writing the angry email but not sending it. You sleep on it for a day or two. You deny, make a phone call or communicate while feeling some certain emotion, particularly resentment. If you find yourself rushing to commit the people to hire or be hired by them, step back and give it a day. Cool the emotions down. The longer you can take, the better, because the perspective comes with time. Consider this like resistance training. The longer you can resist reacting, the momentum space you have for actual reflection, and the stronger your mind will become. Accept the people as facts. Interactions with people are the major source of emotional turmoil, but it does not have to be that way. The problem is that we are continually judging people, wishing they were something that they have not. We want to change them. We want them to think and act in a certain way, most often the way we think and act. And not because this is not possible, because everyone is different. We are continually frustrated and upset. Instead, see other people as phenomena, as a neutral, as a comets and a planets. They simply exist. They come in all varieties, making life rich and interesting. Work with what they give you instead of resisting and trying to change them. Make understanding people as a fun game, the solving of puzzles. It is a part of human community. Yes, people are irrational, but so are you. Make your acceptance and human nature as radical as possible. This will calm you down and help you observe people as in a dispassionately, understanding them on a deeper level. You will stop projecting your own emotions and onto them. All of this will give you more balance and calmness, more mental space for thinking. Find the optimal balance of thinking and emotion. We cannot divorce emotions from thinking. The two are completely intertwined, but there is inevitably a domino factor. Some people are more clearly governed by emotions than others. The horse is our emotional nature, continually impelling us to move. This horse has tremendous energy and power, but without the rider it cannot be guided. It is wild, subject to predators, and continually heading into trouble. The rider is an arctic self. Through training and practice, it holds the reins and guides the horse, transforming this powerful animal energy into something productive. The one without the other is useless. Without the rider, no directed movement or purpose. Without the horse, no energy, no power. In most people, the horse dominates and the rider is weak. Instead of being slaves to this energy, we channel it. That is the essence of rationality. As an example of this idea in action, try to maintain a perfect balance between skepticism and curiosity. The two can coexist. It is a balance that all genius possesses. We have felt this in your own life when absorbed in a project, time flying by, and experience an occasional burst of excitement as you make discoveries or progress in your work. There are other pleasures as well, being able to tame the emotional self, losing over calmness and clarity. In this state of mind, you are less consumed by petty conflicts and the considerations. Your actions are more effective, which also leads in less turmoil. You have an immense satisfaction of mastering yourself in a deep way. You have more mental space to be creative. You feel more in control. Okay?